China economy strong, building strong economy, 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 economy for China. Hello, everyone. This is Argan, and we are of course covering today the strongest country on Earth and its quest to build the strongest economy the world has ever seen. This is China Economy Strong. So China finds restaurants using opium poppies in food. You see, opium is an organic substance. The opium is a locally sourced product, and it's kind of like part of the slow food movement. To put the opium in the food and people eat it, and they start tripping balls, and then they move slowly. So it's kind of like it's a form of slow food. It's certified organic. It's certified green. It's 100% natural. No additives, no sedatives. Why waste money on artificial hallucinogens? So that's good. So 35 restaurants across China have been found illegally using opium and poppies as a seasoning, officials have revealed. Well, poppies are an excellent source of protein. I like poppy seed bagels. I don't see what's wrong with using it in your food. So 5 are being prosecuted while 30 are under investigation, the China Food and Drug Administration said. Now, what probably happened here was they didn't give their cut to the local Communist Party bosses, and because they didn't give their cut to them, they didn't give their cut to the local Communist Party bosses, so they got shut down. If they had to bribe them, then this would have been okay, but they probably forgot to do that. Local authorities are being urged to help investigators find the source of the poppies, the China Daily reported. Poppy powder, which contains low amounts of opiates, is banned as a food additive in China. Why is it banned as a food additive? It's banned because, you see, there was a problem, because it used to be that it was all kind of like locally sourced opium, but then they started importing it from Afghanistan. And since Afghanistan's too poor to buy any of the industrialized products from China, it was creating a trade deficit. China's one trade deficit was with Afghanistan, because Afghanistan can't buy any of the high quality products that China produces, because it's too fucking poor. So, China had a trade deficit, and 0.00001% of wons were leaving the country. So there's like a problem with currency leaving China, so they had to ban the opium. So, however, some restaurants have previously been caught using it. In 2012, 7 restaurants in Ningxia province were closed for using opium poppies, and in Guizhou province in 2004, authorities shut down 215 establishments for similar offenses. One of the businesses affected by the latest crackdown is reported to be the popular Huda restaurant chain in Beijing. Yeah, no wonder it was popular. The people were eating basically the equivalent of heroin. General Manager Hu Ling confirmed the company was under investigation and said it may have unwittingly bought seasoning contaminated with opiates. She declined to comment further. Yep, I'm sure it was unwitting. China has been hit by a series of food scandals in recent years. Given how corrupt and incompetent the Chinese government is, and how complicit they are in anything that make an economy strong, I think it's scary. Like, you gotta wonder what they don't know. If they did a fraction of the shit they pull in China here, that stuff would all they'd be all over it. Sorry if I'm not being funny enough today. The article's just not really long enough for me to get too into it. So China's been hit by a series of food scandals in recent years. In 2014, a Shanghai-based supplier was found to have sold unsanitary and expired chicken meat. Sorry about that. Chicken meat to food chains including KFC, Starbucks, and McDonald's. I mean, they deep fry that shit anyways, so you figure that would kill the bacteria. In 2008, 6 children died and more than 300,000 were made ill from milk powder contaminated with maleic, an industrial chemical used to make plastics and fertilizer. Well, you see, production quotas were too high that year, and that product would have had to be thrown out, and that would have decreased China's GDP growth by wasting valuable industrial commodities. So that was put to good use. So I think we can all agree that opium powder is a good thing, unless the Communist Party says it's a bad thing, in which case it's a bad thing. And I think that's a principle we can all get behind. As always, I will sing you out. This is China moment, China moment. This is China's moment to shine.